What is going on, everyone, and welcome back. We are back with Calcio A upgrades. They just dropped today, and there's a bunch of good ones in here. There's a lot of upgrades, so I'm going to leave the entire list down in the description below if you want to check out any of the ones I don't cover. Also, don't forget to like if you're enjoying all of these upgrade coverages and downgrades if you like those as well. And let's jump into it. So, we're going to format this same as the last time, and our first player is going to be Gonzalo Higuain. He got a upgrade, which upgraded all of his informs, which is always nice because he has 5 of them. I think 4 or 5. Maybe he has 4 of them. But he didn't get tweaked too much, actually. He got +1 on his passing, +1 on his dribbling, +1 on his physical. Doesn't really seem like I think he deserved more. I mean, I think the dude has one of the most inform numbers in the game. He's got 4, which is incredible. But we are going to sub in this card, I think. Yep, because I have this. I got his one to watch a little while ago just because I knew it was going to get upgraded, so I bought it. It didn't really move, though, because his stats didn't move all that well. So that's a little unfortunate, but we're going to go to his partner here, Pablo Dybala, who has the same effect. I knew he was going to get upgraded, but he's more expensive, so I didn't buy him. But he really didn't get that much of an upgrade. He got an upgrade on 1, but he got 1 passing and 1 defending. So probably wasn't even worth an upgrade. He also has 3 informs. No, sorry, he's got 2 informs. 2, 3, somewhere around there. But he's going to get another one probably because he scored 2 goals yesterday. But he got an upgrade, but I think it moved his informs too, but it just didn't do anything because he got very minuscule stats. So that's unfortunate, but what can you do? The biggest upgrade, absolutely here, is going to be Dreese Mertens. For whatever reason, they did not position change him. I mean, his card, all of his informs are at striker, except for his team of the group stage, which is a left wing, which is not here. Weird. Okay, but he went up 2 ratings. He went up 2 pace, 3 shot, 1 passing, 1 dribbling. Those are incredible stats, and they boosted. I have this card. I use this card all the time in Foot Champs. Look at those stats. 22 games, 34 goals in Foot Champs. Dude is a monster. But he went to 95 pace, 94 shot, 91 passing, and 93 dribbling. This card is incredible and easily the best upgrade of the Calcio A. Probably the best upgrade so far, to be completely honest. Next, we've got Brozovic, who has he has a couple of informs, and he's got some nice inform cards. I don't think these upgrades changed his informs at all because it didn't reach the level. In case you're new and you didn't see the BPL one, the only time an inform is upgraded from an upgraded card is if they get upgraded from, if their upgrade passes or hits one of their informs. So if he got upgraded from a 79 to an 83, all of his informs would have shifted. But because he only went to an 80, nothing really shifted on his informs, just his normal card. But he got +1 shot, +1 passing, +1 dribbling, and +1 defending. His second inform is still incredibly good stats-wise. It was a really weird jump that they went from 81 to 87 shot, which is incredible. But none of his informs changed, but he's still a great card. Next, we have someone I actually packed over that you'll probably see after this. Juan Cuadrado's upgraded card. Now, he is not a card I enjoy using, but I don't think he moved his inform either, as far as I'm aware. But, I mean, an upgrade's an upgrade for him. Good for him. He got +1 shot, +2 passing, +1 dribbling, and +5 defending. The 5 defending is kind of random, but if he plays on the right mid, he's actually using it. The dribbling is good for his 5-star skill moves, and the shot is good because he always misses shots from me. So, a decent upgrade. The second biggest upgrade we are going to see is going to be Raja Golan's upgrade. And I don't know if these changed his informs. Looking at the stats, I do not believe so. So, I think his first inform was an 86, and now he got an 85, so it didn't change. But he got 1 on his passing, 1 on his pace, 1 on his shot, 2 on his passing, excuse me. So, maybe they changed. I'm not too sure. I don't think so, though. Those look right. But Raja Golan being one of the best center mids in the game, in my opinion, this is a great card. I mean, his base card is 1 shot away from the All 80 club, which is insane. So his informs are incredible, and they are worth every penny if you're able to pick them up, but they're worth a lot. So I don't have them personally. Next, we're going to go over to Boneventure, who is our first position change. And he used to be a left mid, and now he's a center mid. And his stats fit a center mid so much more, so it's just great that he's here. But he got 2 more shot, 1 more passing, 1 more dribbling, and 6 more defending. And, I mean, I'm happy. I can use him now. His center mid stats are great. His stats for left mid weren't all that good. I don't really like the slow wingers just because they don't really do much out there. Now we're going to move on to the center backs, and the first one we're going to go to is Koulibaly. He got a great. I mean, Koulibaly is a great card. He's a really cheap beast essentially, and he went up 1 pace, 1 dribbling, which doesn't matter, but 2 defending, and that 2 defending is big. He also raised this card a lot. His team of the tournament, which I have, and the thing is, 77 pace, 90 defending, 89 physical is now incredible. So that upgrade puts him in the running for some of the best Calcio A, not Serie A, center backs, because he's strong, he's fast, he's just well-rounded. Next, we're going to go to, I don't remember his first name, but Rudiger. And his card also got a pretty good boost. He went up 1 passing, 1 dribbling, and 2 defending. And that 2 defending, again, is where it comes into play a lot. Up 2 ratings, but he's at 77 pace. So this card is just, it's a good, solid center back card. And it's great for hybrids because he's a German. Next, we got the only Juventus center back to get an upgrade, and that's going to be Rigotti. I mean, no one's really going to use this card unless you need a cheap option, just because they have so many Italian center backs. They have Bonucci, they have Chiellini, they have Barzagli. There's no real point to use this card, but he went up 1 pace, 1 defending, and 3 physical, so I guess if you need a cheap option, he's your guy. And then we have whatever Szczesny's first name is, Wolszak Szczesny, maybe. He got an upgrade, and I believe his informs got upgraded as well. I think, but I could be wrong there. Went up 3 handling, 3 kicking, 1 reflex, and 4 positioning. So, great stat changes, rather, for Szczesny, because that's basically all the goalies use aside from diving. And I've used his second inform once. The thing is incredible. I guess I used it twice. The thing is incredible. He's like a BPL Jack Butlin / David De Gea, like right in the middle of those two. Great card. So, I think it got upgraded, but I wasn't really looking. Next, we have Lorenzo Insigne, and this is just part of Napoli's front line scoring the most goals in the Serie A, and them getting upgrades because of it. So his upgrades did move, because his upgrades were in 84, and now they're in 86. And he went up 1 pace, 1 passing, 1 dribbling, and 1 physical, which is a little weird. He didn't get any additions onto his shot, because his shot's only 72, and if he's getting informs and upgrades because he's scoring goals, that probably should be something they move, but his informs got boosted nonetheless, so all in all, it's a pretty good change for him. He's just faster, and that's what you use him for in the wing. Next, we have Ivan Perisic, and he is the perfect link to Brozovic, who people use a lot. He got +1 on the pace, +1 on the shot, +1 on the passing, and +1 on the dribbling, making him a better attacker. I do not believe they maybe they did affect his informs. I never used his inform and never really saw his inform, so that could have happened, but he's decent for a winger. I mean, he's got great shot for a winger, so if you can get that inform, that's probably your best bet. Next, we have Mauro Icardi, who is not... His inform did not get affected, but if I could spell, I could probably find him, huh? His informs didn't get affected, because I think his first inform was an 86. But he went up 1 shot, 1 shot, 1 pace, 2 passing, 1 dribbling, and 2 physical. And he's still like a cheap Higuain, basically. He's a little slower, or he's a little faster, but he's got a decent enough shot on him, and he's Argentinian in the Serie A. Next, we have Mohamed Salah, who I, again, packed in that pack opening you will be seeing soon. And he's another card. He's just like Quadrado, where he just doesn't play well for me. He has great stats. He just doesn't play well. He did upgrade his informs, maybe. I don't remember seeing an 87 Salah, but that could be a team in the tournament, so maybe he didn't upgrade his informs. But he got 1 on his pace, 1 on his shot, 1 on his passing, and 1 on his physical. He's just a card that I never use because he always misses his shots, so I don't really have much to say for him in that regard. Next, we have the third and final striker from the Napoli, and that's going to be Jose Callejon. I'm kind of annoyed Hamstitch didn't get upgraded, by the way, but we'll put that aside. He got +1 shot, +1 pass, and +2 physical. He's, I mean, you can use those three. If you can afford Mertens as a striker, Mertens, Insigne, and Callejon as a force, they're just fast. They're fast, and now that they're upgraded, they're going to be better to play with. Next, we have Ciro Immobile, who I miss having on Borussia Dortmund just because of the links. The links were fun, but I didn't realize how many informs he had. So good for him. I don't think any of them moved, but he went up one pace, 1 shot, 1 passing, and 1 dribbling, and 2 physical. So it's a little weird that he only went up one stat line because he got 6 upgrade points, as opposed to Dybala, who got 2 upgrade points and went up weird. But his card, I mean, there's a lot of these cards in the Serie A where they're like a solid all-around striker, but they're not good on FIFA. 80 pace, 81 shot looks fantastic, but he's not fast enough to do anything, and a lot of FIFA is about pace, so it's unfortunate, but you probably won't see him around all of that much because there are better options. Next, we got Edin Dzeko. He has a lot of informs, or a lot of special cards. I don't know if they're all informs, but he got +1 on his shot, +1 on his passing, +1 on his dribbling, and +1 on his physical. He still has 66 pace, so there isn't too much to say there. He's a good card. He's very tall. He's a physical guy, but you got to pair him up with someone who's fast, or 2 people who are fast if you're playing like a 4-3-2-1. Next, we have Felipe Andersen, and this is another fast guy. I didn't know that Lazio were doing well enough to require an upgrade, but here he is. 1 shot, 5 passing, and 1 physical. The 5 passing helps a lot because, I mean, he's on the wing, so he's probably going to have to be connecting through balls. Even though you'll use him for his pace, you're going to want that ability to pass. So that 5 passing does help a lot. Next, we got Balde Deo. In other words, his name is Kaita, if you remember him from last year. I don't know why they changed it, but he got a 2 shot, 2 passing, 2 dribbling, and I don't believe this upgrade changed his team of the tournament card. I haven't looked again, but this is another. He's fast. He's on the wing. He's a better card in my opinion to Felipe Andersen, but he's all right. I mean, if I'm gonna get a left wing, I'm gonna put Mertens there for the Serie A, Calcio A, excuse me. So it doesn't really. These players are, and Mertens is cheap, so it's all inconsequential, I guess. Next, we've got Gianluigi Donnarumma, the wonder kid from AC Milan. He went up a lot. He went up 5 diving, 1 handling, 2 reflexes, and 2 positioning. And his informs didn't get touched because his informs were just really high rated. But we'll see him just continue to grow year after year because he's really, really good. And I haven't tried him in game, but I assume that his card for a goalie would be pretty good for the price cap it's at. Next, we have Gomez, and I do not know why they did not position change him, because all of his cards are either at center forward or striker, and they kept him at a left wing when they upgraded him, but he got an addition of 2 passing, 1 dribbling, and 2 physical. Now, he's an okay card. He's really fast, but he's got 71 shot, and I wish they put him in the center. I don't remember. Do I have this one? Yeah. I don't think his informs got upgraded at all, but his card's way better in the middle. He's really fast, and they upgraded his shot a lot, so I don't really think that left wing is much to look at. And finally, we got Gagliardini, who's here because he got the biggest upgrade of the set, I'm pretty sure. And he went up, what is that, 14, I think? Yeah, 14 points. So he got +9 on his pace, +6, +5 on his, +15, sorry. +9 on his pace, +15 on his shot, +18 on his passing, +10 on his dribbling, +22 on his defending, and +15 on his physical. So he jumped 14 ratings from a 61 up to a 75. He's been playing well for Inter Milan, I suppose, and they saw him grow a lot, and he deserves to be a gold. So Let me know if there's anyone I didn't cover that you thought was worth covering. The entire list is in the description below if you want to look at any of those. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. Don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here. There will be more FIFA content like this and other FIFA content coming out. All my social links are in the description below. And until next time, I will see everyone later.